No.
Hello.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
It's just me. It's just me.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm sad.
I need to make sure stream is reacting to the fact that I'm awake.
Stream alive. Is the stream alive?
Are we alive? Are we streaming?
Mine should be in like 10 seconds. Is yours alive? AJ. A to the J.
Can hear me, question mark.
Yep, mine's going.
Oh, we're live. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Alright.
Everyone's in. I need to make sure chat is actually coming up over everything.
Okay.
Chat box. Oh, I need to move.
So, everyone, Rad's sick. He won't be talking much, apparently.
Yes. We're here. We're good. We're good to go.
AJ's here. Mr. Mrengels,
Ye.
we're pretty sure, is asleep. And
Is dead. Homie's dead.
And if you've been reading the Discord, you can see that Average is in AJ's chat right now. He's probably going to say something along the lines of everyone should unsubscribe to GamingAge, which is wrong.
In
everyone
which case you should
subscribe. If you aren't
Why
already.
does everyone get... Honestly, as of the past few days, everyone's been getting sick. But it's fine.
Yeah.
Might as well go ahead and start.
Yeah. So, woohoo. Welcome everybody to session 6. So, you all have just gotten done gathering all your stuff and preparing yourselves to head to the old temple. If, well, Rad, first off,
Well, did we make that decision last session whether we wanted to go to the old temple or the silver mines?
we had decided for a while we were heading to the old temple, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I mean, cough cough, it's the title of the stream, AJ. Jeez.
It's not the title of my stream.
Well, whatever.
Wolf Doge, what is the really funny haha moment you gotta tell me?
Anyways.
Okay, you can continue.
As you all are getting ready for the bed for the night, you all basically feel a big old bout of determination as you prepare for what feels to be a big moment, as the world seems to resound in preparation of your step for the day. Rad, I need you to roll me a good old cooking check for what you are cooking today, and I need you to remind me who is getting what for food.
Wow. So unprepared. SMH my head.
He's like, wait, I remember. Because I have food buffs to apply to people. Yes. Do your roll first. This is important. Because there is multiplier stuff that occurs. That's not a number.
I mean, it is. 10,000 is 100% a number. It's not a number he can get, but it is a number.
Shush. me making these casually worse. Me making it casually worse. I'm going to give Rad a reroll because he prepared the frickin' cooking, and he rolled a 23, followed by me being like, "Come on, buddy, roll that better."
Did Rad just cheat?
No, I gave him the reroll.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, awkward. I'll just skip over it because I don't want you guys to already be in a bad position based off of this.
The game's bugged.
Yep, totally. 100%.
I don't know whether to take him seriously or not.
I don't know either. Anyways, what do you, who gets what gets who? Also, AJ, do do shout out a certain video, cough cough?
Hey. Oh, I got this.
You could shout it out on my video too. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I know most of you watching this have probably already seen it, but I did recap sessions 1 through 5 in a video. So go watch that if you haven't. And go leave a like and leave a comment saying GamingAge sent me. And if you don't, I mean, I don't know.
Or if you're watching my stream,
like,
go watch GamingAge's video and say that I
go watch my video. It's a good video.
It's a good video. Go subscribe to GamingAge. Or GamingAge.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, GamingAge AJ.
Okay. Softshell taco for average. And... Okay. Got it.
Who's a soft shell taco with guacamole for?
You.
Is it for me?
You, if I remember
wow.
correctly. Mr. Mrengels casually becoming that of a god of defense.
Oh my god. My chat's trying to eat Ordinarily Average. They're trying to devour him. It's funny.
Nice. As you should. He's an orange. Or at least looks like one.
Ordinarily Average is a fucking gingerbread man.
He looks like an orange.
It's a gingerbread man.
He looks like an orange.
Do not eat the cat. What are y'all What are you people doing?
What?
Don't eat the cat in the box.
Hard shell taco for Rad. I'm just loving this interaction. AJ having to tell his stream off for this. And
Ordinarily Average is Tangy from Animal Crossing.
ah, I see.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the softshell tacos with guacamole for the gamer age.
Yeah. Rad, no, you're not going to sleep on stream during session 6. Get your ass up and stop being lazy.
I am sorry that this is a slow point of the session, but it is important that I do this or y'all die. Alrighty, food's all gathered.
Yeah, food.
Food's given. Y'all should see your stats have increased.
No, I can't say I have.
They have.
Can't say I've looked at my character sheet.
You should.
Why has mine decreased?
No, yours increased.
Why do I have a negative armor bonus?
What?
Wait, is that good?
What do you mean negative armor bonus? What?
An armor bonus. All of it is negative.
That's your rates, buddy. Remember?
Is that bad?
No, that's good.
Oh, okay.
It increases the chance.
Oh, I'm awesome. Let's go.
Rad, no, you weren't. You've been a part of the damn sessions. You can if you want to, though. Especially because you're the type of person who feels like they should. Anyways, for my two friends involved here, if Rad could even call himself a friend right now, you wake up, getting ready to go. You had all decided that basically once Average once Hoot Poot and Rad were off of work, you were going to head out to the old temple.
Yeah.
And with that, I want you guys to roll me 3 checks in a row here. But first things first, nature check, please.
You said it. Oh. A nature check?
Yup.
Oh, nice.
And as you
Wait.
head out of the gates of
Ain't there a number I'm supposed to add?
the total.
The checks.
The total.
Okay, so the total. Whoa! Why did my totals get so big?
Because you got boosted.
Oh.
Your 3 SKL bonus on a 2 times multiplier character is huge, so you know.
All right.
And there's even bigger ones that we get later.
Okay, I got a 54.
Okay. Rad.
Oh, someone roll for. Do we need to roll for ordinarily
yes,
average?
Yes.
Okay.
You roll for average.
Average gave me consent.
Yep.
You're right. I can't read average. I'm a Dragon Ball fan.
Anyways, as you guys step out of the gates, you breathe in the fresh air of the island. The jungle trees kind of swaying in the breeze as, you know.
Average got a 112.
Dude, what?
Well, I rolled a 92 and it's plus 20.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Holy cow, Mr. Engel. Bruh, that was a very high roll, and I'm pretty sure that was AJ's roll.
What's up?
Did you roll Mr. Engel's dice for...
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Well, Rad just rolled it low, so if you'd like to roll it for him instead, Mr. AJ, since you're the good man here.
I will obviously roll his character for him too. Okay, 73 plus...
There we go. Rad is just proving he is useless.
Plus 20. So, 93.
Nice.
Is there a way I can just give you the base number, and if you also need me to add on the total to it, you can tell me? It's too low of a check?
No, you gotta do the total add-on.
I don't want to add it every time. It's so much work.
But you
Okay,
need to.
anyway.
I'm sorry.
It's
It's how the game works, buddy.
my impression of you.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I gotta also increase usage total.
Yeah, for everyone.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, AJ.
Why do I have to do all the busy work?
I'm sorry.
God.
But yes, as the wind blows across the trees,
Red, don't forget to update your usage totals.
it's all decently calm. You know, it's a nice sunny day. Y'all know exactly where you're heading, so you basically are just cutting your way through the trees. We're getting there. We're getting there. And as the day seems to progress onwards, I want you to all roll me a not a nature check, a stealth check for me real quickly.
All right. All of us roll for a stealth, you said?
Yep. Because as you make your way through the trees, you notice what look to be some animals off to the side, and they look pretty big and beefy, and you probably don't want to be with them.
I got 110.
Jesus. Rad, I'm telling you all the rolls that I want slowly.
I got 110. Average guy, 39. In Mrengels.
Splap counter on GamingAge. Splap counter on GamingAge.
He's my friend. I do what I want.
Okay. Guys, what did you roll on him?
He got 52.
Rad, what did you roll total? Nice. Alrighty, your two's high rolls cover these two's lower rolls.
But they still get the usage total
Yeah.
increase?
So,
Dope.
you all keep on
Shut up, Ordinarily
trouncing
Average.
through the forest, unaffected by that which is around you. Finally, I would like you all to roll a perception check, please, as you
Yes, sir.
need to try and remember where exactly you're heading in the forest
Okay.
and how to get there.
88 plus 17. I need a calculator. You know what? Do I have a calculator around here somewhere? I bet I do. I'm not going over to Google Chrome every time I need to do addition.
Bruh.
I know what I can do, actually. I have a phone.
It's called no math.
No, why would I do that?
You're a man who started his college education.
105
And Rad.
for me.
Rad is blind. Almost. Just kidding. Never mind. That's actually decent.
105 for me. You said perception, correct?
Yep.
Okay. 101 for average. And then
On what? Rad.
oh.
Oh, you're talking about your notes. That's fine.
And then 105 for Mrengels.
Nice.
Oh, it was 100 for Gustav. It's 105 for average.
Yeah,
My bad.
nice. Alrighty. Well, I get to, I guess keep this one going for right now. But, you know what? No. We will switch over.
Oh.
Me just hot swapping the music today.
Yeah. Gotta keep it going. It's nice.
Yep. And bop this around. Excuse me. Why are you not rotated? Hey, you know what? It's fine the way it is. Rad, can you move your dice a little bit, please? Thank you.
Ooh.
Y'all are coming in from over on this, oh, shit. I forger to...
By the way, Ordinarily Average said, honestly, walking through the streets with the glaring sun and shade from the trees really made the music hit a lot more, is what he said.
Nice. As you all are heading through, you finally reach the clearing, and just stepping into this area, by the way, you're over on these corner 4 over here by AJ.
I called dibs on being the closest. Losers.
Ren and Average needed.
Where's
Average is over there. Ren is, yeah, I put him over there.
Okay.
As you all head into the clearing, the sun seems to darken almost.
Oh.
Rad,
No, those are not weirdly shaped poops, Dragonfire.
they're trees. Just poorly drawn and scribbled.
Yeah, they're poorly drawn trees.
It's a requirement every time I do a campaign that I have poorly drawn trees.
Nice.
Anyways, as you enter... Oh my god. Rad, do you legitimately want to be here today? Like, it took you forever to get in here. Like, come on, man. If you're just gonna shit the entire time, like, come on, man. Come on.
He's
Calm
gonna
down.
shit the entire time? You.
Anyways, the sun starts to darken, and you notice not only a very large building built into the trees and a little bit of the mountainside, but what looks to be a big, giant, black and like purplish blue deer sitting on the ground, except it's much larger than any deer you've ever seen before.
Whoa.
It's currently asleep right now, and alongside that you can see what looks to be a lot of old footpaths and footsteps with tons of embers and soot put across the ground in the clearing from what probably was old rituals of past. And I may add, and it's now my time to ask, what are you all doing?
Where were those rituals of past?
Like here in the clearing?
Okay, I want to check those out and see if there's anything that I can recognize.
Are you worrying about the fact that there's something sleeping over here?
Well, it's over here, isn't it?
Yes, but there's a reason
Okay.
the map is enabled.
Okay, I'm gonna do stealth check and go see if I can check out those rituals.
There you go.
of past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You said over here somewhere?
Just over in the general area.
Okay, do I need to roll a stealth check?
Yes.
Make sure I was actually
Yes.
quiet? Okay. Alright. Oh. Well, I think I may have waken him up. Yeesh. That is a solid...
Anybody from
26.
over here want to pause him and make sure that he realizes there's a big old giant thing over here, because I'm pretty sure AJ missed the thing of there's a big old giant deer thingy in the corner over here.
Okay. I didn't get moved. Uh-oh.
No, Rad.
I didn't get moved.
Rad, roll a stealth check for that. The stealth check is to cover AJ. This is gonna go horrible. Hey, do you want to enact Hoop Hoop?
Hoopu said that for his turn, he'll accompany GamingAge, because he'll probably die if I leave him alone.
Okay, so that means we're rolling average and making him be like, shut the fuck up.
This won't go wrong. This won't go poorly. This won't go poorly.
It's going poorly. It is in fact going poorly.
I think we will end up fighting the big deer.
Yep, Ren is joining in on this chaos as y'all are like, shut the fuck. Bruh!
With his stealth added, that is a solid 58.
Okay, I will let you move, but I have increased something secretly.
Wait, what?
You move how you were gonna move. I've increased something.
Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay.
Alrighty.
Can I check out the funny ritual things?
Hoopoot and Ren were quote-unquote going to move with you. Tomathan, was there any movement you wanted to do? Yeah, all you do your movement, please. Move all the characters.
Okay. How much movement does Ren have? 7 in ordinarily.
Yes, you can move however you want to for those.
1,
Of
2,
course,
3,
within your
4,
movement speed.
7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems fair. Dang. No, not the taxes! It is now canon that that boy, you have increased taxes. That's what the secret number was.
Taxes. Yes.
That was what the number was.
It totally
the number that you
is
increased
taxes.
taxes.
Totally
You rolled a
100% taxes.
Rad said he rolled a 44.
Dude, you already rolled. I swear.
Well, he said he wanted to
Oh.
check the trees.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't ask for a perception yet, man. Y'all can roll perception for whatever you're checking at.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, that
wait,
was
for
for
stealth for what?
Yeah, that was a while ago when Gamer Man moved and you were like,
Oh my god, why? Why am I getting annihilated by these numbers? I'm not gonna even see my fucking toes in front of me.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a solid 25.
yeah. As you start to get closer, just an aura of fear just starts to get struck into you. And, like, basically your perception of the area might as well be, yeah. There was walk paths, what looked to be a bit of dirt that's been dusted around on the ground, those weird torches that are all crumbled, and giant fucking deer creature. Average, what did you roll for your perception?
I forget the average isn't here. I am average now.
Sorry,
Oh,
I meant Rad.
Rad. Oh. Well, I rolled perception for average.
Rad, you said you were checking the trees. What did you roll for checking the trees? Yeah. Anyways, what did you roll for average, since average is
111.
nice?
Yeah. Average is now going to percept everything.
I mean, in all honesty, there's not too much he can glean from what he's seeing here. It's basically, he basically is getting the same thing. What he can tell, though, is there's whatever was happening here maybe is much more recent than intended, or than you originally all guessed.
Oh.
It also
Okay,
doesn't help that he's noticing there's a few giant frickin' like claw marks attached to what look to be like giant hooves implanted into the ground around the area.
I do have a question. I don't know if you can answer this or not. What are these gray spots?
That's some pathing.
For you to know and for me to find out?
That's some pathing directly in front of the temple. The door is right here. Railed, what did you roll? Oh, 37.
Anyway. Oh, rip.
Don't mind me, just re-increasing a counter. Rad, your perception's pretty similar to what AJ did, except, you're noticing an odd amount of what looks to be, bony, pieces in the tree. Well, you're not near a tree, you're just looking up into a tree.
I'm looking at the tree.
Bruh. The stump of the tree is, like, over here. Tree branch...
Oh, so...
yeah.
So the images are basically just the stump. Like, we can
Yeah.
just kind of use our imagination to see what
Yeah.
they look like as
Like,
they go up. Okay.
Imply 3D.
Okay, so that's absolutely massive. Holy crap.
No.
Oh god.
This is typical trees.
Okay.
Bar a little bit. Bar a little bit. Yeah, you may all go ahead and say what you're gonna do and move again.
Okay. I'm going to move toward, like, kind of towards the pathway, but in a stealthy way, obviously.
Rad, stealth for me, please.
Oh God.
I will say, Rad is currently the closest one to the big fuck-off deer.
I got a 42 for my stealth roll for to move.
I'm gonna do a quick check of something then because of that. Okay. You won't increase any numbers for this.
Yes.
Rad, what did you roll? Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Do you want to move the other two?
I guess I'll stealth roll for them.
And Rad, what are you doing since you're getting closer to the trees, if you don't mind?
Okay, so we got 68 for average, or for hoot poot. Okay.
I mean, they're pretty much hanging in the tree from what you can see.
And then we got 110. We have 110 for Ren.
Yeah. However, Rad, are you gonna roll another perception check as you get closer to said tree? Yeah. Yeah. As you get closer to this tree in particular, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, first off, the aura that is emanating from this thing is starting to really start to shake you. Not gonna lie. And as you get closer to this tree, you can notice spots where there's what look to be bone splinters interwoven within the trees alongside, like, actual bone growths in there. Something is not right with this area.
All right. Oh. Red's just like, no, I refuse. None of that. Okay.
He said, wait.
If you think there might be something, you know, that will kill you in the trees, I think you should get away from the trees. That's just my personal thinking. Math is hard, Wolf Doge. Thank you. Well, you won't be able to use that axe if you're dead, so... Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna roll...
You're gonna roll stealth and get closer again?
Yeah. 79 plus...
You'll be fine.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll roll for average. I think average is 20. Yeah. So that's 32. Okay. Great. And so is Ren's. So this is actually, that makes it easy for me to roll for them. Ren's was 82. Averages was 32. Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will
7,
say,
actually.
as you move, Rad, you need to move as well if you're moving.
Does Hoot Poot still get to move even though
Yes.
I rolled
Yeah.
low? Okay. I
You
just
do.
want to make sure.
You guys get to move regardless. Okay. Yeah, that was. Also, what did you roll for stealth? I love watching Rad just be like, Nice. Rad, I am going to say, since you're being the overly perceptive type today, so you start walking your way, you know, around the trees over back to the rest of the group. You see some sort of tendril from what you could call the head of the deer sort of like wiggle and flap a little bit.
Uh-oh. 4. I assume I don't notice this. It's just Rad.
No, you don't.
We're
It is
just,
Rad that is seeing this.
Tomathan, what you should really do is you should see if it looks a bit familiar.
You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Oh. There's bodies in the water?
This is a reference to this is a reference to an SCP.
Oh.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and move again.
Okay.
Of course, stealth.
Oh, my heart sank. Oh my god. Okay.
Almost rolled a 1.
91 plus 18. That's 109.
Nice. Nice.
7.
Okay.
All right. Ordinarily average. Do not let me down. Okay, so 93 plus
Nice.
plus 20, so 113. Watch Ren be the bad one. Oh, okay, 46 for Ren.
Don't mind me just clicking all the buttons.
Okay. Hoot Poot is getting left behind currently, and it's very funny.
He has a movement speed of 6. This is typical.
Yeah, imagine. Couldn't be me.
I will say, you will have to end your turn when you get up to the doors. You will not be able to open them on your turn.
Okay.
Just for you guys to know. Is there anything you want to do from this position?
We'll be increasing taxes. Sorry, I was...
The amount of tax...
Stream.
The amount of tax numbers that I have messed with in this session so far.
Okay. Look at the tendrils more intensely.
Yes, please go ahead and roll a perception check. That's a 100. That's a 100. Nice. Yeah. As you look where you saw the motion from, you can see that this thing doesn't look to have a mouth. And where the tendrils came from, or where the motion came from, looks to be about 100 or so dark tendrils forming like a sort of beard on this thing's face.
Whoa.
You also can notice that, at least from the side of the face that is head up, it has 3 eyes just on that one side. So you're assuming 6 in total. And the antlers that, you know, kind of you had assumed were partially brush in the ground. There's a couple, I'd say at least 20 to 30 spikes on those antlers at minimum.
Ah!
All just forming a massive branch-like structure on its head.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Oh yeah.
And yeah. Alrighty. Go ahead, next movement, please.
I hate white people. Oh my god. 33 plus 18. That is a number that I suck at mathing. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 1. That's 51. 30, yeah, 51. Yeah, 50. Wait, yeah, 51 for me. So that's a 93 for average.
Nice.
And 84 for Ren.
Okay. That's
oh wait,
rad.
no, that's Tomathan. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tomathan,
All right.
did you move and did you do your stealth? Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Alrighty. They're trying to head into the temple. Alrighty.
Yeah, we're trying to leave Rad.
You want to do
But
that?
oh my God.
You want to do that again? You want to look even more intensely at it?
For all the staring you've been doing, you could have made it to us faster. Also, raisin cinnamon bread for the win.
Okay. Waiting on Rad. Just raw 100. Raw 100. Let's go. You said you're looking at the trees, yeah? I will say you do notice some oddly shaped impact holes near where bone splinters are forming. Everything else I've kind of already told you. No. Like there are a few like holes and splinters in the wood around where some bone splinters were. And the bone growths are. Anyways. Gage, Ren, I'm assuming you're gonna attempt to open the door.
Yes.
Roll me a stealth check, please. Nice. That's just a
that's
raw 100.
I thought it was a 0 in my heart saying.
No, that's a 100.
Because I saw 0 and I was like, oh, how did I fuck up this badly?
Triple zeros is a 100.
Oh god. And then that's a 98 for red.
Yeah. As you both open the door, you try and take it as slow as possible. There's still a little bit of creaking that occurs from the door. Mm-hmm. And you can swear you feel the ground shudder underneath you as you do. But you open the door and can look in to the temple now.
Oh.
Do you want to look at the outside of the temple?
Oh.
And did you move average, by the way, AJ?
Oh, no, I did not. I didn't even roll stealth for average yet. My bad.
Yeah.
That is a 56 for average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Oh boy. I don't want to say anything to anything other than the shroom, but that's not good. Nice. Okay, so let's see here. From what you can see on the outside, there's a few mosaics of what looks to be the 2 demi-dragons, actually. And it looks to be a small retelling of sort of the battles that they had going on, raging across the sea and land. But you can't notice anything too in particular, and they look to just be simple artworks, not the full story. Alrighty. You 3 get a pass.
Woo! And now Rad's gonna single-handedly wake up the big deer and die.
You can get in, but Rad, do roll me a stealth check.
Oh no. This is where everything goes horribly wrong.
I will say this is in a position where he can ruin this. Okay. And as you all gently shut the door behind you, I will switch music.
Very gently, like a newborn baby.
Again. Is there anything you want to talk about as you enter? No, it's different music. Should be different music. Oh, I didn't change the map. The map isn't important here. There's nothing that's going on now. Like, I can delete the map.
Well, Tomathan, there was ritual stuff going on over there, over in that one area. So that was fun. I'm gonna do my Tomathan impression. The deer had like tendrils and stuff. Shut the fuck up. You made me laugh. Oh, God. Okay, I'm done talking.
Are you just done talking to each other about this stuff?
Okay,
or?
So
I'm letting you guys, discuss what just happened there.
I know I saw that. I saw that big deer. I think I saw it. Had tendrils that kind of looked like a beard. It's a bearded deer instead of a bearded dragon.
AJ, you heard the description, right? Right?
Yeah, I heard the description. Like,
then you don't need to actively
and
describe. You don't need to actively describe. Just say like I tell him.
Yo, let's go. I tell him. Okay,
Yeah.
he told me.
Yeah.
I now know about the deer with the spikes on his horns and
the trees.
the trees being funky and having a weird aura and all that fun jazz.
Yeah.
And now everyone knows. And the outside temple having the 2 demi-dragons on it.
Yeah. You saw the artwork
Yeah.
as well as you were walking up. Just you didn't inspect it, per se.
I didn't stare at it intensely.
Yeah. As you enter in to the temple, and finish your quick little discussion, you look around at what looks to be tons upon tons of different murals and artworks, a massive map of the ocean with multiple different marked islands, some that you've never even seen on maps before, splayed out across the center, and each of the the table is rounded in a sort of like octagonal shape, sort of, and at each of the sides there's about 3 chairs sat around it. Additionally, alongside it, further back into the temple, you notice what looks to be an altar, as you can assume, basically where it starts to extend into the actual mountain itself. There's also some rubble that is fallen just from the wear and tear of the old place, but it still feels like somebody could have been here at any time recently. The chairs are strewn about as if somebody has sat there recently. The torches are surprisingly lit, and the light cascading from everywhere all points towards the back of the temple. Is there anything you would like to do from here?
I want to do a perception check to see if there's any traps.
I'm going to say you may go ahead, but I'm going to tell you, regardless, pass or fail, there is none.
Oh, okay.
So just increase the number for you.
All right.
This is when average would be a good time for him to get here. And go right ahead. Rad, unlike the outside wall, there looks to actively be a story here. There's a side of the wall. I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm sorry, Rad. I'm sorry.
Oh, wholesome moment.
I'm sorry. This is just intense, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout, okay? I'm sorry. Anyways, unlike the wall... you needed to roll anyways. Rad, stop. It's okay. Shush. Unlike the wall on the outside, there is an actual seeming starting point of the story here. And by closer to the back wall, there's like a few bookshelves, and then to the right of it is what looks to be the start of the story, as basically a depiction of Kiavera going around through the waters, rising land up to the top, and creating tons upon tons of little islands, including the likes of Tirliatama, from what you can tell, from the including the likes of Felland and, you know, its capital, Tirliatama, from what you can tell just from the maps and everything. And unlike stories that you had heard from being here for the few days, there's a few added details that aren't included in any history books from what you can tell. The art seems to suggest that Kiavera and Sineevra were related more than just by, you know, their two dragon gods, or their dragon god parents of Sembrian for Sineevra and Conream for Kiavera, but rather their brother and sister. And you also see what looks to be, in some of the drawings and some of the scripts scrawling the walls, what looks to be a certain book getting put down. And as you finally reach towards the back end of the wall, past the altar. Yes, hi, hello.
Wholesome moments.
But yes, as you reach the back end of the altar and the wall, you see a depiction of a dark blue tentacly mess and red threads strung across, connecting over to Sineevra as the grand fight between the two occurs. And
well, now hold on.
The final image is, of course, true to what you've seen in the past, with Kiavera striking Sineevra down. On the altar, you notice what looks to be a black book. And that's what you get from following the art around.
Rad, you should tell everyone about this.
Rad, I'm kind of assuming that Rad started following this and everybody else just kind of followed along.
Everyone just kind of started following him around like lost puppies, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Rad beat me to it. Rad's gonna read the book. I'm gonna look over his shoulder while he reads the book.
I mean, you pick up the book, it's really freaking light as you pick it up. And as you open the pages, there's only about 10 in there. And flipping it open, flipping through, you notice there's at least 50 or so pages towards the back that are just ripped out of it. Looking over at the front few pages that are left over, however, is... Hang on, give me a moment while I look. There's a few maps detailed in the book. Stuff that look to be... stuff that looks to be a ton of different underground caves. One page has a depiction of what looks to be a really ungodly large skeleton sunk in one of these caves. And another is an upside down white tower. Also again hung from one of these caves. The final page that's left over from the book that hasn't been torn out has a picture of a black pawn, and the characters capital R, capital J, 7, capital B, capital V, TH, capital H, I-O, and I believe that is a Q.
Can you say that again?
Yes. Capital R, capital J, 7, capital B, capital V, TH, HIOQ.
And THHIOQ are lowercase? Question mark?
TH, sorry, I forgot to say the capital. So it's TH, capital H, IOQ.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
And of course, there's a black pawn in front of it.
7, 8, 9, 11.
Is there anything else you want to look at while you're here? Do we want to just say everybody's crowded around the book?
Yeah. Yeah, we will. Is there anything else of interest around here?
Give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Rad, go right ahead if you want to.
That's a 77 plus 17, so that's 94, I believe. If I've done my math right.
Yeah. 94 for you. Rad, yours was just a 55 total? Yes. Hey, can one of you guys check on my end if my stream's up still?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm getting messages from one of my friends saying it's frozen, so just
Alright, I'll check it out.
wanting to make sure.
Yeah.
Like on my end, it's saying it's all live and stuff. I just, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, it's up and running for me.
I mean, they have your channel as well, so just watch your channel, I guess.
I'm the superior one, no offense.
Whatever. Rad, searching around, you find a door which seems to lead back to another further back end of the temple. AJ, there's amongst the bookshelves what looks to be a ton of different vials of blood just on the shelves, staggered around between the books. And by a ton, I mean a ton.
Oof. Can I grab just a random one and inspect it?
Yeah, you can. Nature check for this, please, if you want to confirm your suspicions that I'm assuming you have.
All right. You said a nature check?
Yep, nature.
Already. Okay, cool. That is a solid bad. That is 34.
Well, as a person who's been in your trade and position long enough, it's human blood of some kind.
Oh.
Or human creature blood, I should say. Humanoid blood. And from what you can see, there's at least 100 vials of the stuff easily accessible.
Oh.
Rad, are you heading into that back room, by the way? Yeah.
Can I have Hoop Hoop go with him?
Yes, you can. I mean, there's not really much to go with him for.
Yeah, I just I
Opening
would
the
rather
door.
be safe than sorry.
Opening the door. There's about 5 feet of exposed hallway before rubble has caved in and broken anything that was there. You do see what looks to have been the remains of an old dresser, if I could speak English. And from what's left over of said old dresser is what looks to be a gold-threaded robe. Yeah, go right ahead. I hope AJ is over here talking with his stream about what is going on / notes / everything. Yes, perception.
Okay.
There's nothing that you can discern on the ground. I mean, you checked the... I already gave you sort of checking the dresser. There's that robe that's on the ground that you could pick up if you want to. So you're just gonna pick it up and flip it over, or what? Are you taking it or what? Cool. You have a gold-threaded wool robe now in your inventory. Is there anything else you want to look around for, AJ? Or Rad? Or anybody?
Possible blood. Oh god. I can't think of anything else that I could really. I mean, Rad searched for the missing pages and didn't really find anything, right?
I mean, he didn't really check any of the books. He just I kind of sent him off in a random direction in the temple looking for stuff.
Mm.
And he did do he did have a roll of 50 for it.
Okay.
And also, you basically just was like, what's one thing of note that I can see? Rolled a perception check, and I was like, yeah, you probably can notice the tons of human blood vials all across the
I'll do another
bookshelves.
perception check to see if I can see anything that's different than, what we've already seen.
Yeah.
Nothing would hurt with an extra perception check. 85 plus... God, 17, so that's 112, I think. No, 102. My bad.
Yeah. Moving around, checking stuff. On the opposite side of which Rad went to, there's, of course, an alternative door that's kind of sunk back in. Heading back in there looks to be a sort of storage shelf with, you don't need to, that's all, I gave you everything that you could find. There's a sort of storage shelf that's, been crumbled, and from what you can grab, or from what you can gather, there's a fair bit of silver left around on the ground.
Ooh. Can I take it?
If you'd like to.
I'm gonna take the silver. It's mine now.
Across what you can pick up, there's about 5 kilograms of silver.
Okay, I take that back. I have no room in my inventory for said silver.
Would you like to pass it to somebody else?
No, I'm stingy. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep the information that it's there to myself.
Bruh, you can't
No,
keep
I'm
it.
joking.
Yeah.
Rad, do you... Thomathan, come here.
Also,
take this.
by the way, I'm assuming you're taking all of this stuff that I've told, or at least some of this stuff, in which case, stuff that has been told to you, make sure if you want it, you have it in your inventory. So, like, the
so
book.
here's the sitch. I've got 2 whole keys in my inventory that I can't really do anything with, I don't think.
Yeah.
Haven't I used the keys?
I mean, you've used one of them.
Okay, can I discard it? Is this like Resident Evil 2 Remake where it's like, hey, you're done with this, you can discard it and throw it away?
You needed to get into the clock tower.
I didn't leave it unlocked?
Every time you've done so, it's locked itself.
Stupid GamingAge. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to give have to give
here's the
someone
other
else
thing.
the blood vials and stuff.
AJ, whenever you get back to town, you can put it into your basic inventory, and that'll keep hold of it for you.
Okay. I still have no idea why I have 2 keys in my inventory.
Because one of them's the clock key, remember, and the other's the key for the clock tower.
The key for the clock?
The clock key, remember?
Oh.
It was
like
one
to
of the
actually use the thing.
It was one of the things from the cabinet that you picked up.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And
I
yes,
remember.
Brad, you do get the silver.
Yeah, you get the silver and the blood vial.
If he wants to carry the blood vials, do you?
He can. Okay.
You also have 2 other party members who can carry stuff as well, I might mention.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna give Hoop Hoop the
Blood
vial. Yeah.
Do you want to go
Who
and collect
gets to hold
every
this?
single one of them?
Well, you said there's 100 that I can see. I don't think that would do very. I don't think. I feel like 1 or 2 would be enough.
Okay.
To get an idea of what we're working with.
Okay. Take 20 grams of human blood in vials.
Okay.
Or humanoid blood, I should say.
All right. I think I spelled vial right. V-A-I-L or V-I-A-L.
Yeah, you're right. VIAL.
Okay, cool. All right.
Sure, you can. As
We're just collecting humanoid blood at this point.
Yep.
They're like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
As you're looking across all of the all of the books on the bookshelves, there's quite a fair amount with titles referencing necromancy and arcane summoning alongside. Like, there's a crap ton of different stuff involved with basically reanimating, making things move that, you know, are already dead, or like bringing stuff back, or just getting stuff going again. There's a few books without any titles on there as well. Rad, by the way, how many vials are you grabbing? 20 more grams for you.
There's 10 grams per vial. That we know of. Boom.
Are you gonna take a look at any of the books, or just note their existence?
Do I see these books that he's just kind of staring at?
I mean, yeah, you all can see the books. They're all there.
I wanna start opening the books and seeing if there's anything of note in them. Just, you know, one by one, as one does. Or actually, I have a better idea. Okay, what I want to do is I want to just to make a process of seeing if there's anything loose in them to go by faster. I'm gonna take the books by the front cover and the back cover, lift it up, and then wiggle it side to side.
Alrighty.
To see, and do that with every book I see.
Oh boy, that's gonna take you a while.
Okay. But if there's something in there, I'll see it.
Yeah.
And it'll fall out.
Your first book has a whole lot of nothing.
Honestly, we could do the. Honestly, I feel like things would go by faster if everyone did it. Like they'd like just see me doing this thing where I grab the front and back cover and wiggling it, you know?
Yeah.
And they just kind of joined in and
next
started doing
book
it.
also has nothing.
Oh.
Whole lot of books go by. Y'all join in, shaking books.
Yeah.
If those pages exist, they aren't here, to say the least.
They aren't loose in the books.
Mm-hmm. However, give me a moment. I'm doing a roll here. You know what? Here, I'm gonna say, very low, low, high, or very high. Each of you can call one of them. Rad and, or sorry, not Rad. Average and Mrengels are also included in this, by the way.
Rad, you take Mr. Ingalls, I'll take average. You said very low, low, high, or very high?
Yep.
I'm assuming 1 to 25, 26 to 50,
Yeah,
51 to
it.
75.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take high and very high for average.
Okay. Very high is on average.
Yeah.
Average eventually gets to a book that is very warm to his touch, and
Ooh.
touching it, he kind of is like, ow.
Okay, I'm
And he's forced to pull back from it.
I'm gonna touch it. It's like a hot stove, but instead of not touching it, I'm gonna touch it.
Feels fine for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll take a look at it and see what kind of, see if there's anything I can see that may have caused.
Looking in on the book, it is a very high tier dark magic spell. Across all the pages are all the runes inscrawled to cast the spell. I'm assuming, do you want to take a read of the runes?
Yes.
Arcana, please.
All right. There it is. Okay. Sorry about the sniffles.
You're good.
Not been feeling well. 77.
The book, the runes read Cursed Flame, from what you could tell. You can also tell there's a sort of connection with this book and the final image of Sina Evra behind the altar, with the flames that you can see from inscribed as what this book is casting being an almost darkish purple, and the flames that seem to surround Sina Evra in the image also being a darkish purple.
And that's all of note that's in this book?
All of note that's in the book, besides the fact it's a dark magic spell of some sort.
Can I so this is an image that's being shown that takes place in the temple?
Yeah, the image of Sineevra with like the purplish flames and stuff is that final image that I talked about when, you know, Kiavera bitch slaps Sineevra, and, you know, the whole mythos of how Sineevra died, the scar of the mountain was formed,
Okay.
yada yada yada.
Can I go to the point in the temple that it looks like this image was taken? Or not image was taken, but where the point of view of where, you know.
It's not from in the temple.
Oh.
If anything, from what the image looks like, it's out in the middle of the ocean. And then, you know, the spell is just a sort of development that kind of reads to create a similar effect of the flames that were from that event.
But you did say that this is also based off of a drawing that is in the temple itself?
Well, no, the spell itself is the spell of the cursed flames itself are referencing what looks to be the flames that are on Sineevra on the final set of images.
Huh. Okay. Feels like I need that information for something, but I can't think of what exactly it would be for. What do you mean, Rad? I just identified what the spell was that caused Hoot Poot to pull his hand back.
Yeah.
And it was Cursed Flame. I'm gonna do another perception check to just identify anything else of importance.
In the
anything
room or
at all.
On what?
In the room.
Just in general.
In the room. Yeah. That's my go-to when I can't think of anything else to do. Okay. Wow, wonderful. Okay, that's 17 plus 18, 30.
It's a golden
35.
It's a gold threaded wool robe. That's all you need to know about it. There's no special runes or anything.
It
has
35.
pockets. And 35, you said?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of take a look at the map. Nothing in the pockets, yes, Rad. Taking a look at the map, I mean, you notice there's, like, every island from the story seems to be marked in its own location, including the ones that have been destroyed by Sineevra before, you know, their war had occurred. And looking at the map, definitely confirms people have been here recently. You didn't notice it initially when you walked in, but looking at the map, you notice that there's a few vials that are set out upon it, and there's fresh-ish looking blood scrawled across it.
Is there a way I can use? Can I use the blood to see if I can find some kind of trail leading to where these visitors may have gone?
There is no blood that like leads out or anything, and the only entry that you could tell was the entry you came in from.
I call bullshit.
However, you can definitely see that all the little blood stuff is set out in a sort of like it marks each of the ones that have been removed.
And you said these vials are laid out on a map?
The vials aren't like tossed around or anything, but there's like a few sat at certain seats that are like slightly emptied or, you know, lower in volume than the ones that you have on you. That
What the hell? Did someone drink these? What the hell?
there's blood painted over some of the islands, dude. That's what I was saying.
Oh! Oh. Okay. Can I identify what these islands are? And if I'm familiar with any of them?
You're familiar enough with the ones that exist as of current day. You are not familiar with the ones that are crossed out, which are the ones that Sinevra destroyed within the story that you could tell.
So these vials, these people use these vials to cross off islands that no longer exist as of today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can I do a? I want to do either a Arcana is how do you say that word?
Arcana.
Did I say it right? Oh, okay.
Not Arcana.
Arcana is magic, basically, right?
Yeah, it's the study of magic and what
Can
goes
I
into
see if there's
creation.
any magical properties to the vials of blood?
From what you can tell, go ahead and roll. First
Okay.
off, I forgot to have you roll. Need that.
Yeah. You're good. 68 plus 17. That's
that's good enough for you to tell.
Something.
There's if you, as you are like examining, you pop open the cork on one of them, and there's a rune that's inscrawled in it to keep the blood inside the bottle fresh.
Can I pour the bottle out on the floor?
Yeah, you can go right ahead.
Okay, I pour it out. Just shh.
There is now a blood puddle on the floor.
Cool. Awesome.
Nothing seems to happen straight away.
Is there a way I can remove the rune? Do I have the skills
Because
for
it's
that?
a cork, you could probably cut the cork in half and like recork it that way without the, you know, rune half of the cork.
Okay, I want to do that with the dagger I have.
One of your 3 that you have, you mean?
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
I mean, fits fine. Again, nothing happens right away that you can tell upon, you know, recorking the bottle. Also, the bottle is empty, I assume. Now.
Okay, yeah. I want to take the blood that's in the other vial because I have I had two vials of blood.
By the way, you wasted 10 grams of it by dumping it out.
Okay, well, it's fine. Now I'm going to take another vial because I don't have the 20 grams of vials in my inventory because I couldn't hold them. So I assume I just went over to the big forest of okay, anyway, so I want to take another vial, pop the cork off, and then put it into the empty vial that now has no rune, and then close it.
Sorry. So, you're taking the cork off of the one, putting it on the empty bottle, or?
Okay, no, I'm going to take the cork. I take a second vial with a rune on the cork. Take the cork off, and then pour the blood into the empty vial, and then put the cork with no rune back on the quote-unquote used to be empty vial. Brad, what are you doing?
He's making them all dance. As far as you can tell, nothing so far.
So far. I'm gonna hold on to this. I will hold it in my hand if I have to, since I have no inventory space.
Or you can put it in somebody else's inventory.
Or I want to shake it, just to make sure. I want to make sure I cross all my T's and dot my I's. I'm gonna shake it. Shake the bottle, the vial.
Yeah, doing so, the bottle almost immediately coagulates all the blood.
I'm gonna need a definition for that, good sir.
Meaning it, like, solidifies and, like, ages rapidly.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, basically, you mix some oxygen with that stuff and the age immediately returns.
Okay, I'm gonna pour it on the floor.
It's stuck in the bottle.
Oh, I'm gonna break the bottle and throw it at the ground.
There is a weird blood glob on the floor.
I'm gonna take the blood
shattered
glob.
glass.
I'm gonna take the blood glob.
Okay, you have 7 grams of very coagulated humanoid blood.
I'm gonna put it on the altar.
It's sitting on the altar.
I want to investigate the blood and see if I can tell what the age of it is.
Nature check?
Even you're like, I never would have expected it to go this far. 97. Wow. Okay. 97 plus 16. I feel like, or that gives you an idea of what we're looking at.
Yeah, from what you can tell based off of how much it is, it's gotta at least be 100, 200 plus years.
Okay. How many is it like, are the vials on like a shelf?
They're scattered across all the multitudes of bookshelves.
How many bookshelves are there? And how are they aligned?
At least, there's about 6 or so, and they're all lined up in that one corner of the wall.
Could I knock them down like dominoes?
No.
These bookshelves are not moving.
Well, first off, they're like stone with some wood stuff on them, and also they're very solidly planted against the wall.
Approximately how long would it take for me to break all of these vials of blood?
At least from the count that you have.
Rad, have you never played a video game? You have to break everything to find out the solution to a puzzle so that you can get rid of everything you don't need.
At least from what you can see right now, it'll probably take you like an hour or 2.
Rad, do you have any other solutions then? I have no goal of breaking all these vials, but we can just leave, but I feel like there's more here that we're not seeing. Can I like rub up against the wall and see if there's like a hidden button? You know how like...
You can. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, I just typed a bunch of R's into the Google Doc.
Where at?
I didn't mean to do that.
Where at?
It was Arcanist is what it used to say. The background skill thing. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. If it's not not something important, if it's not a what's it called? It's not a stat line, it's fine, basically.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, that is a 48.
You spend about 30 minutes walking around all the walls that you've seen that are visible. Nothing.
Damn it.
Also, that
rooms?
That was a perception, not a nature check, by the way.
I know. I forgot to update my.
I just saw you update nature, and I was like, "What the? What? Why?"
Yeah, and I also updated perception by 2 because I forgot the last one also. Are there any other rooms that haven't been investigated?
Not that you can tell. There's just the 2 doors which lead to a collapsed area.
Oh.
Which is where you got the silver, and on the other side is where Tomathan got the robe.
Did we try? I don't think we did. How heavy is this rubble? Is this rubble movable, where it's collapsed?
I mean, it's from floor to ceiling, and it's tons of different stone bricks that are all shattered and, you know, bundled across the open hallway, basically. It would you probably could remove the rubble, but it'd take a lot of time, and you're not sure how deep the rubble goes.
But we can see the other side of this rubble, and that's where Tomathan got the gold robe.
No, you cannot. Tomathan. So, basically, think of it this way: you entered into the old temple. Towards the back wall, there's that altar, and then on either side of the altar is about 2 doors. Entering into those doors went into a sort of hallway space that like went about 5 feet back for you guys each, and then had just a ton of collapsed rubble on it. You're assuming the room is connected based off of like common architecture conventions and stuff like that.
Okay, in that case, Rad, is there anything else you want to check out, or should we just head towards the exit? Okay, we can leave. We can head towards the exit then.
Alrighty. Rad is like, I'm angry at you. I just want to leave. What, Rad? What are you missing? What? You don't have any 6-sided dice for this game? What are you on about? He's looking at his dice bags.
Oh. Gosh. All right, we can head towards the exit though. Rad, the 6-sided dice doesn't matter right now.
It does not at all. You're like missing any importance thing.
Oh my god. Oh, Lord and Savior, Dat Boy, can you please spawn in a 6-sided dice so Rad will stop obsessing over it?
Yes. Give me un momento. Component dice. Take your dice.
Thank you. I didn't do anything, Rad. Anyway, yeah, we'll head out towards the exit.
Cool. I'm going to skip you guys needing to stealth past the big boy again, so that, you know.
Okay. Convenience sake.
Just
quality of life changes.
Just note that as you head back out, like the aura of fear immediately comes back and seems to spike anytime you look over towards the weird beast.
I take it as instant death if we mess with it, so we will, yeah. No. Right, I didn't pour out the blood vials that I let Ordinarily Average hold. Okay. I poured out random ones.
And
yeah.
Whoop.
All of them had a rune. Dummy.
Yeah, they all did. Well, yes, he already did.
I'm smart. I know what the runes do.
Pay attention, Rad. Well,
Thank you. I appreciate that, Rad.
As you all head back to the town and consider everything that has happened today, you know, it starts to get much, much darker. as Darvon's Rise approaches, and you head back each to your homes, unless there's something else you'd like to do.
I want to see if I can locate the mayor.
I mean, you can head back towards his house. I mean, he gave
Yes,
you,
I want to do that.
he gave you the address when he showed up.
Yeah, I want to have a conversation with the mayor.
I'm assuming
And-
you basically like walk up, see the few guards, and are like, here to have a conversation.
With the mayor, yeah. Tell him Gage is here to speak with him.
Yeah. Gonna return on a different song because I'm not allowed to not keep the same song going today, it seems.
Yeah, clarinets. Let's go.
Turn it down. Whoop-de-doo. They are like, yeah, we'll go get him real quick. And he's having dinner right now, but yeah. They go ahead in and are like, if you'd like, you can come in too.
All right, I'll go.
What the Rad, what the heck have you done to your dice? Why are they rolling like that? What, Rad, what did you do?
I think he linked them together.
Hang on, toggles. How did you link them? What?
I think he uses the fixed joint option.
Bruh. Well, good job. Now I need to figure out how to undo that. Oh god.
That's so cool. It's actually kind of cool.
No, don't do it to yours as well. I need them. Good job, AJ. Good job. Note to self, don't let you guys attach your freaking dice. Oh my god.
I'm just you can you. Yeah,
just
I was
gonna-
gonna say go back in time to. Oh my god. In my defense, I did not expect them to go flying like that. That's my defense.
In my defense,
Okay.
you guys shouldn't have them linked.
We
Rads are still linked.
Oh my god.
Okay, rads are no longer linked. Thank God.
Okay. Okay, no more linking dice together.
No more linking them.
Wait, why are mine still linked together?
Oh.
Wait.
How did you delink them?
I don't know. Yeah, Rad, how'd you delink them?
This is a great addition to today.
To be fair, it's kind of funny. Like, you
Yeah,
gotta
it
admit,
is.
it's kind of funny.
It is funny, but it's like, what the heck?
We did manage in today's session of Midnight Dawn of Darkness, we linked our dice together and made them stick together. I feel like there would be a button that would get rid of it.
Yeah, I feel
attach
like there
fixed joint
should.
and joint.
He,
Oh, and you messed up my colors. Great. What a wonderful person you are, Red.
Oh,
Oh, I think I did it.
Give me a moment while I re-add in the color.
Oh, nope, they are
Is that
still,
the
they are still
purple?
linked.
Oh, God. What have you done?
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can unlink them. Rad, can you let go of my freaking dice? There my dice go. Wonderful.
They're infinitely falling in the void. Also, somebody messed with
wait, I
the
think they're
physics.
unlinked. I think they're unlinked now.
One of you guys messed with the physics of them, I think.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, there it goes.
Alrighty. Woo. Problems fixed. Love this.
Okay, no more linking dice.
Yeah,
is what
linking
we've
dice
learned
is a
today.
no. Did anybody come with you, AJ? Like Rad or did you take anybody
We'll
with you?
say, Rad, do you want to go with me? Okay,
Okay.
Rad will go with.
the other two can head back to their
Yeah, they can
homes,
do whatever.
because they aren't here for the session anyways. Rad, why are you doing this? Why must you do this? Anyways. As you each head in to this relatively, grand building, there's a few paintings on the wall, and you get led to what's a pretty nice banquet hall with the mayor and his wife sitting towards, one end of the table, a few other people of the house just eating as well. And the guards lead you in and are like, "Sir, your adventuring party wants to speak with you." And the mayor is like, "Pull him up a chair.
Yeah! We're guests.
Free food tonight."
Yeah! See, Rad, it was a good idea for you to come with us. Now we get free food.
And a few chairs are pulled up, sat near where you are. They're fine.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
And as you all, sit around the table, he waits for you to all get seated. A few plates of a pretty nice meal are given in front of you. And the mayor kind of just shrugs and looks towards you. "So what is it that brought you in today?"
Well, we checked out that old temple that you advised we look into.
And what did you find?
It looked as if it had been recently visited.
So
obviously,
in your statement of "it's been recently visited," he kind of looks shocked and is like, "Oh, that's not a good sign."
Yeah, I take it that when you stated when we last spoke that the cult once resided there. Knowing that it was recently visited, I take it that it wasn't that it isn't resided but resides currently. However, there was nothing that could lead us any closer to them, unfortunately. However, we did end up finding some vials of blood. And when I say vials of blood, I mean they're vials of blood, all right. They are old and dank and are covered in runes that keep them fresh.
I see. Rad, stop messing with my setup.
I'm trying.
Just put it in that corner. Rad complained last time when it wasn't in the corner, and now he's trying to move it out of the corner. Don't put them.
Did Rad grab the black book, right?
Yes, he did.
I want to show the mayor the black book. Rad, give me the black book. Let me show it to the mayor.
Did you also
Please?
take the other book, the spell book?
Yes.
Okay. Who's carrying that, by the way?
Rad, now you're carrying it.
Just make Rad carry everything.
I can only hold the black book. I can't put it in my inventory. I just have to hold it in my hand.
Well, you kind of show it to him, and there's a bit of shock from the room members, and there's also some shock on his face as you pull that out, and he's like, "I see we should probably move this to a more private conversation."
Of course. I mean, if you'd like, you can lead the way.
He gets up and sort of nods to everybody, then states he'll be back and leads off towards a more office-style room with you all.
I'm gonna take the few seconds of him turning his back to me to just like gobble down food. You know, anime style, where like, you know,
yeah,
just yeah. Actually, can I tell? Okay,
your inventory
can I
is
tell?
full.
Okay, can I tell the? Is there a way I can tell the mayor to give us a second while we go get Rin and Hoot Hoot?
If you want them to just be here with you, I can instead state that they are here with you as well.
Okay, they are here with us now.
Okay, I will just move back and revert that decision then.
Okay.
You can do that after the session. I'll let you guys dump some stuff into your base inventories since y'all are realizing why inventory space is a huge issue in this game now. Anyways,
It's an issue, just inconvenient.
it's not inconvenient, it's part of the strategy.
It's realistic.
It's part of the strategy as well. Anyways, once you all get to the office, he lets you all in and locks the door behind him once y'all are in the room. Now, what the fuck did you find there?
Oh! Sorry, that caught me completely off guard. I was not ready for that.
You just...
Well,
I'm sorry. You come in here with a random cult book. And
yeah, that's...
it's a surprise.
Yeah, there was a lot there. It's a lot to digest. I know... I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember word for word what all was explained when we saw the mural. This is out of character, by the way.
I know
when we saw the big long mural, you know,
It's-
out like in the temple. Can I just like say I explained the big long mural we saw to him?
Yes, but this is also when I want to say that this is what notes are for.
Yeah, I just remembered that notes exist and I forgot. Anyway,
I will let you pass on this one. Yes, you can, Rad.
okay.
After
For
he's
now
done
on, I
talking.
will take notes.
Yeah.
So, I explained the mural to him.
Yeah. He's... By the time you're done with it, he's definitely a bit put off and a bit, like, definitely in shock just because, you know, you basically have told him something that says that about a third of what the history books tell you is wrong. Everyone has gone muted.
Sorry, I was explaining some stuff to chat.
It's all good.
Okay,
What were you
so
explaining to chat?
what has happened so far? So including that, obviously the two books we have, which this black book seems to, I mean, as of right now, it looks like the pages have been torn out. And it's fairly light here, and I'm gonna hand it to him and let him feel it if he'd like to hold it.
Kind of like he definitely holds it with a bit of disgust, kind of, as he, you know, examines it. Like, he doesn't want to touch it, but he is, because he knows that, you know, he needs to see the stuff to, you know, understand what all is going on. And you see him kind of open it and flip over some of the pages and is like, Yeah, that's not that many pages left.
Okay, I do want to ask, this book, when we say book, are we talking like something that looks like the size of a Dr. Seuss book, or like the size of something like Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Like
what does it
yeah,
look like?
It's at least like what you're expecting looking at the book. It's like, I would say it's probably like a Harry Potter size book, I would say.
But it feels like a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, because like all the pages have been ripped out.
Okay. All right. There's just that awkward silence in the room now.
Yeah.
Including that, there was also this book, and I'm gonna specifically flip to the page that shows the cursed flame. I wouldn't touch this if I were you, given could.
Hoop
Well,
is just
I
like,
mean-
it hurty.
Yeah, it hurty. I wouldn't personally, if I were you, I wouldn't touch it. I don't know why exactly I'm able to touch it and others can't, but there's that.
Yeah. Why is there random writing all the way over? What the? Rad, I just found some more writing. Why the frick is there writing all the way in the back? Rad,
Where?
just like, there was writing all the way in the way, like back behind you. Like, I'm talking boundary of the play area behind you. It doesn't matter, sorry, I got distracted because I could see it behind you and just was like, what?
Oh, okay.
Anyways, sorry. You were saying?
I'm trying to think.
You show him the page of the cursed flames and all that stuff?
Yes. Wouldn't touch it. Could burn you. Not fun, according to Hoot Poot. And also, as of right now, I believe I want to make sure that I'm correct on this. Hoot Poot, give me my
You're fine to touch it, Rad, I will say.
Hoot Poot, give me the blood, and Hoot Poot's going to give me the blood.
Oh boy, round 2, electric boogaloo.
No. I'm not gonna do what you think.
And
I'm gonna show it to him.
He's like, okay.
You would think, yeah, looking at this, I'm sure you can tell that this looks like blood, right?
Yeah, that's blood.
Okay.
That's blood.
Do you have a container of some sort that I could possibly pour this into? I know it sounds crazy, but I need you to work with me for a second here.
He just kind of is like, I don't have anything I per se want to touch cult blood stuff.
Okay, he's made this very difficult for me now. I don't want to make a mess in his freaking office.
I mean,
oh wait, I know what I can do. The cork. So all the vials had the rune on them, right?
yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I could do this another way. I'm gonna take the cork, scrub the rune off of it like I did last time.
You mean cut
Put
the
it back
cork
on
in half and like,
yeah, all that fun jazz.
and do you do anything with it beyond that? You're shaking it, I assume?
Yes, basically what I did in the temple.
Yeah, it immediately recoagulates, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old.
And you said that I determined it was about more than 200 years old.
At least.
Correct?
At least.
Okay. Yeah, it's at least 200 years old, just kind of from the look of it. And
So
when I say there were
vial
vials,
is-
there were hundreds of them.
Those are probably from the Demi-Dragon Wars, then.
The what?
Back when Sineevra and Kiavera fought.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing that strikes me as odd, though, is that there was fresh blood in the temple, which means one of two things: either someone had been there recently, or someone had been there recently.
Also, the other thing, the torches were all lit.
Yeah, and the torches were lit. So if someone had been there recently, I'm pretty sure, I would put all my gold on that, honestly. So this cult might not be as
gone.
disbanded as people might think.
Oh boy.
And of course, there's the idea of, maybe there's one or two people that are still aligned with the cult still around. I feel like I feel like we have more than enough suspicion to believe that
the cult is still
this
going.
cult's, yes.
And somewhere on the island.
More than likely, yes.
Shit. That explains all the missings. Missing peoples.
Do they have any connection to each other? Anything that...
Other than that they're commonly not very sociable people, or people who are, easily targeted by groups like those. Not per se.
And these missings have just been happening just in this area, or just all over the island, as far as you know?
I mean, we're the only town on the island. Not really anybody except for the rare few hunters who go out beyond the gates, really.
Well...
Rad, of course, any input you want to put in is allowed. You don't have to just sit there and mess around with every item
Rad,
on the table.
Is there anything you want to point out? Because I think I've covered all of my bases that I wanted to...
Oh, you could... Yeah, the deer thingy.
We didn't fight him. We just snuck around him.
Variance has already been discussed about with this guy.
Yeah, variance. Yeah, me and the mayor discussed variance during session 4. Oh, also, there was this deer, and obviously, we would think, when we think deer, we think of a normal deer. This deer was fucking massive, actually. Think of your normal deer, but multiplied in size by 30. And that was the size of this deer. His antlers had spikes on them.
That's definitely unlike anything I've ever heard of. So,
yeah, it was scary, to say the least.
Is active, and they're probably doing preparations for something.
And they have a very scary guard dog.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Have you ever heard of anything that gives off almost an aura of fear itself? Off of inanimate objects?
Some of the more rare creatures of our world do that, but they're not something that would live on the island.
Are you sure about that?
almost positive.
Well, Tomathan, you wanna tell him about what you saw?
Tomathan proceeds to describe the trees because he cannot speak today.
Because we're not gonna let him sit here and type it all out.
Yeah.
We're nice.
Yeah. You said that thing had massive antlers, right?
Yeah, with spikes on them.
I don't think those bones were originally part of those trees, to say the least. I think that thing that you saw might have been used as a way to kill what they belong to.
Oh. Well, we're sure glad we didn't touch that, right, Tomathan?
Yes.
Yes. But I guess
What's
realistically, as
I would be careful going around that area again. You got lucky, I'm pretty sure, if that thing was asleep.
Yeah, we did our best to make sure we didn't wake it. So, Rad, stop holding my hand. Sorry.
Not. You were.
But yeah, that's realistically. I thought you told us to go in that direction, so I thought I would at least do my due diligence to bring you any updates we found.
Ren, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. It's intel that tells me what our next move should be, and if there's anything in particular, I'm going to say we need to increase our gate watch, we need to increase everything with guards and stuff like that, and I need you to keep investigating the missing peoples and anything that you could think to look for.
Yeah. I do have one small request.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you think we could get access to the silver mines?
I believe you could. Why would you need them?
For investigatory purposes. Is that a word? Is investigatory purpose is
It's a word that is based off of enough that I could technically understand, even if it wasn't a real word. I could do that. Give me about 3 days, I can get you all keys printed for the mines gate.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. And of course, any updates that we do come across, I will be sure to let you know. Yes. Yes. And next time I'll make sure to preemptively ask you to make it a more private matter. My apologies for...
It's fine. I just... As you could tell from the people there, it's a bit of a surprise when somebody brings out...
Definitely not a good idea to go around telling people, hey, yeah, everything you've been taught is a lie according to a small group of people.
Well,
it's
you didn't
understandable.
say that point. This is me not talking from him. You didn't say that bit yet. It was more the fact of the, giant cult book of things that don't look very good on a giant cover that, all that.
Yeah.
Like the book just screamed, nope, this ain't good. This ain't good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But well,
yes, just give me a few days, I'll get your keys for the mine printed. I will warn you, be careful in there. There's things that could eat the plate armor off of your friend there like it was nothing. And there's a few other things in there that probably aren't safe either.
Yeah. Of course, given that we're doing this of our...
Nice one, Rad.
Given that, you know, we're doing this of our own free will, you don't have to worry about, you know, any liabilities held against you. This is completely of our own will. You don't have to worry about, you know.
I understand, but with
just to put your eases aside.
Yeah, with your findings, I will probably try to support you best I can.
I guess with that, I do want to ask you, just in case, are there any other points of interest that could possibly help point us in the direction of the cult that you would know of other than the temple?
He kind of looks off to the side and
Homie is racking his brain.
Thinks of anything. The Kiavera Temple was destroyed back when the town was created, so I couldn't even give you an exact location of where the leftover remains of that could be. There's the silver mines. If you ever get adventurous, you could climb the mountain and get up to the scar, maybe?
The scar?
The scar on the top of the mountain where Sinavra is said to have fell. Anything other than that, I couldn't tell you. The island isn't too big, so there isn't much to, you know, find or anything. There's just... You could also, I guess, take a trip through the jungle some more. I don't even really know what I can give you, is the thing.
Out of character, really quick. Was there any land behind, or is there any land behind the temple?
The temple dived into the mountain, and where the rubble was is where you could assume roughly that it started to be under the mountain.
Okay.
Which is where all the collapse occurred and all that stuff.
All right. Which realistically, now that I think about it, maybe we should have taken the time to look through the rubble, but okay.
It was getting late and you would have had to stay the night out in the jungle if you did that.
Yeah.
Brad,
well,
can you stop flicking your character everywhere?
Did I? Oh, okay.
Gently sets it down.
Well, Mayor, it was a pleasure speaking with you.
As much as it was a shock when you pulled out that book.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to learn of what's happening with this.
I know it may seem a bit, you know, scary, but we'll do what we can to
for the town. I want to know this stuff.
Yeah, we will do our best to get behind everything that's going on and hopefully keep the town as safe as possible.
He goes over and ducks down behind his desk, and you hear some twisting of something and a slight creak of a hinge, and he pulls out a small bag of gold and counts out, or like make sure that he's got it right, and passes it over. 100 gold is thanks for your findings for now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Later on, whenever this is all done, I'm sure the whole town will be finding things to give you, but for now, this is what I can give you as my own things.
Of course. And I guess with that, we'll be heading out.
Okay. Unless
I believe we shared everything we found out.
Yep.
So
yeah. Unless there is anything you guys would like to do before end of session, I'm fine with considering this as the end of session.
Rad, anything you wanna do or? All right. Yeah, that works.
There you go. There's your most important session up to date. All done and taken care of. I thank you guys all for coming out. I wish more of our players could come and, you know, be a part of this. But what we did get, I am thankful for. And I thank you guys all for joining me on this. And I hope that explains a little bit more of stuff that's been going on for you guys.
Yeah, and definitely keep in mind, the sessions give a lot more context as to the story of what's been going on. So, as I know, as hard as it may be to pay attention to something for 3 hours on end to kind of understand what's been going on, it definitely gives a lot more context as to the in-game plot to everything that's been going on. So even if it's something you have on in the background, it's definitely useful to have that kind of information to work off of. So if you'd like to, I have a playlist. You're more than welcome to check out the session VODs.
Have a full playlist on my channel that you all can come and watch and check out too.
Yeah, you can see big.
You can see my end of the table.
Yeah, you can see what's under this mysterious big black box.
I will tell you, it's nothing too interesting.
It's like a calculator and some dice. That's about it.
Yeah. Anyways, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you everybody for joining. And with that being said, woo, you nasty, stinky. Have a good day, night, or afternoon, and stay safe. I'll catch y'all in the next one.